So you are looking at buying your first home and you're a first-time home buyer and all your friends already have homes and you're like, I'm behind. Well, you're not. You just need to sit down with us to help you figure out which way you actually want to go so that we can get you to where you want to be. I'm Casey Jenkins with Oak Realty, and let's talk about how you are not behind. So when you're looking at buying a house, I have helped first-time home buyers from 20-year-olds all the way up to 70, 80-year-olds buy their first home and everything in between. It just comes down to what part of life are you in. And if you're in the part of life where you're constantly moving and transitioning and maybe you're only gonna be there for 2 years and you don't know what kind of job offer is gonna come and you know this is a temporary job, it might not be the time for you to buy a house. And I'm gonna tell you that because I don't want to get you into a house that is going to be a curse in a year when we're trying to sell it and you're not making your money back. Or I don't want to get you a house that you're going to rent in a year and then you're going to scream and yell because they're tearing apart your house that's your baby and what you've done. And so you're not behind no matter what time and what age you are when you buy a house. It's what you want and it's the guidance that you need at that moment. So if you come to me and you're 20-something and you're like, I got the job of my dreams, I'm gonna stay here for a while, I love Richmond, this is gonna be hometown, well, and I've got the money to do it, I'm gonna tell you to go ahead and buy your first house. Whether it be teeny tiny or whether it be huge, I'm gonna tell you to buy your first house because you're gonna be here for a while. If you come to me in your 20s and you're like, I just graduated college, I'm trying to figure out where I wanna go and I'm moving around, I'm gonna tell you, do not buy your first house, you need to go rent. Because that's the best option for you because then you don't have anything tying you down here and hanging over your head, or you don't have to be a long distance landlord. And I can tell you, I talked to a lot of them, none of them like it. They all get out within a year if they're long distance landlording. And so you're not behind if you are not doing everything as your peers are doing it. You are doing it in your own order and your own way. And that's what you've got to know. And you may not go with everybody else's flow. You may be like, it'll be 40s when I slow down because I want to go travel the world and live in a RV or whatnot. And that's cool. Let's help you go do that. But we definitely want you to have the right guidance so you don't make the wrong decision. So sitting down with us and telling us your dreams, your plans, and your goals will help us guide you and go, hey, here's what we see and here's what might be best for you. What do you want to do? Because we know that we want you to own this house for 2 to 5 years, probably more on the 5-year end, to be able to make up the amount that you paid for it, as well as make equity on it and make all the fees and everything that needs to be done. And so if you're saying you're going to be here less than 5 years and you don't want to keep it after you move, then I'm going to tell you it's probably not a good move. If you say you're going to be here 5 years, let's do it. Now, do I understand lifes and you may have to sell early? Abso-freaking-lutely. I understand that, but I'm talking what our visions are and what needs to be done and you getting the right advice for what your vision is, not somebody just coming along and telling you, you need to buy a house, you need to buy a house, you need to buy a house. That's not me. I want that house to be a blessing, not a curse. So if you're thinking, A, you're behind, you're wondering, B, do I even start buying a house or any of that, give me a call, shoot me a text, love to chat with you and see, is house buying the right move for you? Other than that, don't forget to like and subscribe.